What's up, guys? Matt here, getting ready to watch Season 2, Episode 4 of Oshi no Ko. This season has been genuinely phenomenal so far. I am so excited to see how this goes. They've already... you saw Abiko and especially Yuriko a little bit in Season 1, but I feel like those characters have really blossomed so far in only a couple episodes. Really, Yuriko, only one episode. And then Goa obviously has been introduced, and I'm really liking him, and I'm very excited to see how this storyline goes. I cannot wait to see Abiko and Goa collaborate. But specifically last episode, I feel like I've said this for the last like 5 episodes in a row or something like that, but last episode was definitely my favorite episode of the show and had my favorite scene by far of the show. That argument between Yuriko and Abiko was genuinely phenomenal. So I want them to continue that same pace, that same quality for the rest of the season, and especially this episode because I'm about to watch it. But I'm ready to hop into it. If you guys do like the video, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I am multiple weeks ahead if you want to see the exact episode I'm on currently right now on Patreon. It's in the YouTube comments. And if you enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I'd really appreciate if you subscribed. Let's get into it. So now the question is, I didn't necessarily think about this. She's obviously going to see a play right now. Is she going to try her best to write it on her own, or is she going to realize that Goa is a necessity in the writing process?
何何帰りのお客さんの中に東京ブレイドのアビコ先生がおもてなしおもてなしいやーまさか先生にお越しいただけると
I wanted to see how you bum-ass writers are doing nowadays.
なのにうちの舞台いかがでしたか今の舞台ってああいう感じなんですね
A little more advanced than usual.
違いました脚本を書く上でとても参考になりました
You know what would be a great reference? Speaking to Goa.
先生直々に書いていただけるなんて楽しみだな原作者書き下ろしだったら
Why you got a heart in your mouth?
喜んで
でもどうにかできるのはライダさんだけですよ
Put your foot down. Oh, I like this.
腹割って
He's manning up.
僕は今すごく弱い立場にいます今後も出版社との良好な関係を続けなければ仕事がもらえないし
Just be honest. You're a fucking incredible writer, but you just need to bring Goa onto this to guide you.
俺の舞台をやることは絶対にできない同一性法事件を行使するのは先生が持つ当然の権利なんですだからこそ頭に入れといてください先生が書いた脚本はマジのマジでそのまま使う可能性があるということ
And that can be dangerous.
全然構わないんですいいえちゃんと考えてみてください今回はもし先生の書いた脚本がヤバくても
And it will affect your publicity.
仮に天才小説家がいたとしてそいつが初めて書いた漫画のネームが100点になりますかなるわけないです舞台脚本だって同じです
Yep.
いくら天才漫画
I could see her viewing this as a
いきなり最高の舞台
challenge.
脚本は書けないんですもう一度言います先生が著作者人格権を振りかざすなら僕らはそのまま採用するか
Someone just needs to plainly say to her, you have creative control. Just please write with Goa and listen to him a little bit. No, it's
お
not a
互い
threat.
様ですからねこれくらいの駆け引きは何度も
Holy shit. Maybe it is a threat. Holy shit, it's a fucking threat.
以上の仕事を守らなきゃいけな
I
い
like
こっち
Raida.
はジジイのの1本や2本る覚悟で仕事してるんです
Fucking Christ.
汚らわしい
Fucking cussing at the goat.
見てくれたんですよね
Was
今
good.
回の脚本はゴア君のものです彼の仕事を信じてみてくれませんか
The music is incredible this season.
見なさい。メディアミックスは
There we go. We
他人
finally
との
got into
共
it.
同
I
制
think she might.
自分だけではできない。
I don't know. I think she'll go with it.
わかりました
Yay! Growth. Personal growth.
一つ条件が
Yes, we'll listen to anything you want.
なるほどこういう感じになりましたか
I just
ク
want
ラ
to do
ウ
it
ド
this
上
way.
のテキストデータをリアルタイムで共有。それをこの場でアビコ先生とゴア君が通話しながら修正していく。これが
I'm ready for some yelling matches. Oh, okay, right as the producer. I got the exact word that he is.
わかりました。お願いします。
では1ページ目から。
This is I like
これをやる
this.
と原作者と脚本家は仲良くなるか仲悪くなるかのどっちか。
I think well, the respect should grow.
ブレイドがならず者を倒すシーンはカットしていいです。その代わり、その後の剣とのバトルの中で、剣がブレイドの性格を理解できるようなセリフを足します。
There we
それだ
go.
とだいぶ原作の展開から離れませんか？
いいんです。
Yes. I'm here to work with you. Don't talk yourself out of it.
でもっけ。
なるほど。
Don't talk yourself out of a win here.
せるラインが見えてきました。だとしたらブレイドはバトルの後、刀を肩に置きながらセリフというのはどうです？
ああ、ありあり。
Dude, I want love to bloom.
そしたらここはこういう感じで。
どうして？
ちょっと舞台の仕組みがわからないとイメージしづらいかもしれないですが、スクリーン前を移動しながら会話の方
I
が。
was gonna say, explain to her. Don't just say you're uneducated.
ありですね。その引き出しは私にはない。
Hold up. We just need to get her in Zoom calls. She's perfectly fine if she talks in Zoom calls.
だいぶ
Blushing a little bit. Oh my god, yes! Why am I so infatuated by love?
感じ出してください。
いいんですか？だいぶ雰囲気変わっちゃいますよ。
いいですいいです。得意なことはどんどんやっていきましょう。
それじゃあここも舞台効果で
No, I got goosebumps at how wholesome this is.
このセリフもカットでいいです
Yo,
よ。
I'm gonna be honest. As someone who only speaks English, seeing I can't even fathom how the editing works with that.
ここもカット。
カットカット。
Okay, now this is going creepy vibes. Those laughs were kind of creepy. I hope it ends up really good.
コアさんのおかげでかなりいい脚本になりました。
And he's gonna talk her up.
目に浮かぶようです。
ええ、本当に。
What happened? What went wrong?
先生、皆様、朝までお疲れ様で
They
した。
both caved to each other a little too much.
やっぱり危惧した通りになった。クリエイターが団結すると尖った作品になりがちなんだよな。でも時間がないし、行くしかない。
What happened? Is it way too long now? Or is it too expensive or something like that?
とんでもない脚本が
Oh, really? Is it like bad? What's going
説
on?
明台詞がゴリゴリ削られて、やたら動きだけでどうにかしなきゃいけないシーンが多い。
Oh, they made it really hard on everyone
全
else.
投げのとんでもないキラー
They made their jobs very easy and they
こっちのせいってわけね。
put everything on the
だいぶ無茶ぶりが
actors.
過ぎるんじゃないかしら。
Hey, shit flows downstream. It's Saya. It's not Kaya. It's Princess Saya.
私はこっちの方が得意。
What's your name, man?
やっぱり演技は
What's your
体
name
で語って
too?
なんぼでしょ
ゴアさんの脚本
They said the names way too fucking fast. I couldn't connect them with faces.
こんなんできる気しねえよ。本番まであと半月。
Did they give you more
間
scenes?
に合うのかこれ。アクアにとっちゃこんなの朝飯前なんだろうけど。
いや、どうだろうな。
お
Mary, theater acting?
始めるぞ。お前が新しい新宿の頭か。どれほどの器か試してやる。
Yeah, that guy's voice is fucking incredible.
もっと本気で。
Oh, is he having trouble?
この舞台のクライマックス、戦闘の最中、重傷を負い、倒れた鞘姫、絶望すると。
Oh no, this is gonna happen in real life!
奇跡的に目覚めた鞘姫を目にして、陶器はどういう感情を抱く？
不安からの解放。
This is gonna Is there gonna be like a stalker at the final production and they sneak in and something like this actually happens?
まあまあ、アクアくんは舞台初挑戦だし、バランスわからないよね。ちょっとずつ合わせていけば大丈夫。甘やかしちゃダメ。
Oh dear. Oh dear.
感情演技したことないでしょ。演技って結局人格が出るのよね。アクアは普段から感情を表に出さない。だから演技にも感情が出てこない。
どこかで見た見本を見本通りに再現することしかしてきてない。これは
Hey, he's spitting. Catfight about to happen.
だね。
そりゃ
I know more than you do.
アクアと一番付き合い長いの私だし、そりゃもうちっちゃい頃からの知り合いだし、実質幼馴染みたい。
Okay, I don't know about that one, buddy, but whatever.
だけど分かってる。有馬の言うことは全て正しい。俺は感情演技ができない。感情を高ぶらせる。
Because you've bottled up your emotions and you've thrown them down to the ground to focus on this revenge plot.
言い過ぎたかも。でも、私
And
が
again,
言わな
I
きゃ
want to
バレ
repeat,
ない。
that's what
有馬はどうやって泣き演技をしてるん
Aqua's journey is for me. It's realizing his dreams and his goals and not to just focus purely on the revenge.
世界でよく使われてるのは、アクアくん、もしお母さんが
Right
死
in
んじゃ
front of
っ
your
たら
girl?
どうする？
Don't say those words.
ってやつ？目の前のものを大切なものだと。
I mean, do you ever wonder where his parents are, buddy? You ever talk about this?
無策で渋谷に乗り込むつもりか？
Oh my god, she's got a
グレ
good,
ード以下のイノシシ侍だな。
hearty, almost like villainous voice.
嬉しかった時の記憶。
Oh my god, he is haunted. Obviously, but even more so. Right now. Wow, oh, a lot of Kana flashes. No. Happy when you view Ai's music too.
楽しんでるんじゃねえよ。
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
忘れるな。お前は
Oh my god, that's scaring me.
お前にそんな権利は
I don't like that. Ugh! Oh my god. That gave me goosebumps. I'm not happy.
献血？
二日酔いじゃねえの？
金田一さんじゃないんだから。
彼はまだ高校生よ。
Adashino?
あかね、彼女だろ。そばにいてやんなって。
はい。
It ain't my fucking job to babysit him.
発汗、ふらつき、パニック発作かな。顔真っ青だよ。
Yes.
ちょっと横になった方が。家の人に連絡して迎えに来ても。
やめろ。妹には知られたくない。あいつはもう前を見てる。
Oh, he's the ultimate like caring about those around him and isn't saving time for him because of this revenge plot.
マジか。俺はてっきり。俺の知らないところではやることはやってんのか。
Were you not paying attention to his fucking acting roles? I mean, that it's not like it was secret.
彼女っつうなら話してもいい
I
か
don't know about that. I don't
あいつは
know.
昔それやひどい事件に巻き込まれてな。昔のことを思い出すと
Okay.
たまにああなるんだ。
PTSD。
Give me a very vague.
フラッシュバックってことですか？
んだ。長いことカウンセリングも受
Did
け
go
て
to
たんだ
counseling.
が、あんまり家族に心配かけたくなかったんだろうな。完治したふりしてよ。
No,
まあ、そりゃ忘れ。
my baby. She got some personal information she can use to get closer to him now too. Not saying that like she has evil intentions because she just like him, but yeah, that's horrifying.
錆びた金物のような血の匂いがどうしても忘れられない。少しずつ冷たくなっていく手の感触
Oh
が
my god.
いつまでも頭
Dude,
から
this is
離れ
freaking me the fuck out. Like, this is getting really scary.
お前がもっと注意していれば身を張って守っ
This creepy figure.
愛
Uh-oh.
愛、
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
アクア君が信奉する14年前に亡くなったアイドル。
Uh-oh.
愛はアクア君と同じ事務所で同じくアイドル活動をして。
Akane's gonna do some digging and figure this shit out, I bet. Maybe see the pictures of the babies
まだも愛に強い執着。
when they were dancing.
心的外傷。星野アクアが子供の頃に巻き込
Fucking research, you know her.
愛の殺人事件。
Oh, she got it. She already got it.
同居して
She already
いる
got
チ
it.
コプロ代表の名前は斉藤美也子。養子と里親、実の父
Yo,
親。
she's fucking L level detective.
愛の名字は公表されていない。
愛には実は隠し子がいる
とか。
Yo, she's the goat. She's the goat.
はい。
Oh my god. She's the smartest person alive. She got her eyes on. Eyes on. She left before?
あかね、
Oh, okay.
どうして泣いてるんだ。
I know! Your poor mommy!
怖い想像しちゃった。もしそうだったらって考えたら悲しくて
Yeah, it's true.
誰にも言えずに孤独だっただろうなって。
Yo! This is such an interesting love triangle because I want him to be with both of them.
辛いことは一緒に抱えてあげるからね。
That's Rizzy. That's Rizzy right there. What are you doing? Are you what the fuck's going on? Are you creepy evil? Are you evil creepy guy? Are you trying to blackmail me? Or oh, you're I had again a part of me is focusing less than usual on like the plot and the secrets as I typically would on a show because of how much I'm just really falling in love with the characters and the relationships and all that. But obviously one of my first sort of semi-theories in the first episode was suspicions surrounding... Is it Taishi? Taishi? I realized I redid my character list and I forgot to add him, so that's why I'm a little iffy on his name. But Taishi, I believe. Obviously, I was a little, iffy on him. He's got a lot of files and stuff. I didn't go back and... I just fucking ended the episode, so obviously I did not go back and read the exact files. I might have missed some stuff, but it just seems like he's compiling some personal information. I don't know if he's... Again, I don't want to go out there and say he's evil. He's the actual person. Da, 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 da. I'm not going there because, obviously he interacted with I, and there was no, no hints or anything like that that something was deeper with that relationship that I can recall. But that could be just a red herring right there. Maybe he's just compiling information to keep it for Aqua or something like that, or maybe, like I said. Maybe he's just disappointed or sad with his career, the way it's going, and he's going to try to use this information he's collected to do something, to leak something, or... I don't think he's involved with the murders at all. And you know what, if he is, I bet I sure look like a fucking idiot in a couple episodes, don't I? I know you guys are laughing in the comments. But I don't think he's like, evil part of the murder. I think he might just maybe be doing like some sort of selfish ploy or something like that. I don't know. But that was a fantastic episode right there. I really going back to like each episode sort of really does a really good job at focusing on a different character and like while also sort of moving the plot along. This episode just really reinforces my fucking love for Akane. I love the vibes and stuff she's got going on. And her, again, it's not like you watch something like a Death Note or something like that, or another anime that has those like really smart characters who are able to deduce literally anything in the world, and it's obviously awesome. Sometimes it's maybe a little like unrealistic, but I'm a sucker for scenes and characters like that, to be quite honest. And seeing Akane just go sort of any full detective mode. Full like gathering information and spinning it and using it to her advantage. I fucking love. I really do. And it's also like it's not like a selfish thing or anything like that. It's like a genuine like she really fucking loves this guy. And obviously there you could argue that there's maybe a slight unhealthiness just because I feel like a lot of those feelings stem from him saving her life. but I feel like for the most part it is a sort of a good thing, this relationship. But again, I do want to say, it's very hard. I'm not usually. I said this last episode too. It's very interesting. I'm watching Oshi no Ko right now and Free Run Beyond Journey's End. Two shows that, in a lot of aspects, are giving me the same or similar sort of vibes and feelings and opinions about what I'm watching. But for some reason, like when I watch those two shows, I feel like a little girl. You know what I mean? Having like celebrity crushes or like wanting, you know what I mean? Like shipping people. I really like the sort of love triangle thingy they've got going on, because I want, like, I think that Aqua meshes perfectly with both of them for different reasons, and I think it's funny. I can only think of like a couple pieces of media that I've actually watched that had like full-blown love triangles, and especially anime. Like when I was real young, I watched, you know what I mean, like your classic, you know what I mean, classic over-sexualized animes. That's just sort of, you know what I mean, young boy. That's how you get introduced to the genre, I feel like. So I did watch a couple of them, but again, I was real young, probably like 7, 8, 9, that age period. So this is like my first like modern love triangle, if that makes any sense, and one that like I don't know how it's gonna end up. I don't know, like I feel like the only sort of solution for a love triangle in a lot of media is it's either two things: either none of them end up together and it all blows away, or you have two of the members of the love triangle get together, and then you introduce another really strong love interest for the sort of leftover member of the love triangle. I could definitely see them going that way, but the thing is, and it's not just a love triangle, and you know what? This is gonna sound wild. People might clip this and make it out of context. This is gonna sound wild, okay? But if Ruby, his fucking sister, is introduced into this love triangle, I would also be, guys, I'm not fucking weird. Guys, I'm not weird. But I wouldn't be super angry with it, because I don't know, dude. This is so fucking weird. Now, oh, dude. First of all, I don't know. Like their relationship when they're in their past lives was weird and kind of a little creepy, but also very wholesome. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't think I'll ever be able to explain it, because these are very complicated feelings. I don't know how to feel towards because that's another thing. Is it incest? Is it not incest? In their past lives, you know what I mean, the doctor was a lot older than why am I forgetting her name? Why am I forgetting her old name? I feel really stupid. I'm forgetting Ruby's old name for some reason. I might gotta go back and look it up. I've lost it for some reason. But you could argue, you know what I mean, the age gap in their past lives was a little awkward. But now, there's really like, what, it's like a 30-year-old woman against like a 45-year-old man. That's not too bad. In fact, in the business that they're in, that's actually really fucking normal. So I don't know. There's a lot of feelings. I'm very conflicted right now. Like I don't know. I never thought I would say that I would be slightly okay with the possibility of a semi-incestuous relationship. Guys, this is gonna get clipped. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for these feelings. Okay, this show is making me. I'm so confused. I'm so conflicted. But like, dude, again, I keep making these jokes conflicted, and I don't know who necessarily to root for in these, you know, relationships. Again, it's just a strength to the character writing where I genuinely like these characters and their relationships with each other. It's not like, yeah, you guys know, you've watched shows before where they're trying to push a relationship and it's just not fucking entertaining. It's not interesting. You don't buy the actual genuine love or interest or crushes or whatever. In this show, I feel like a little toddler watching like a Disney show or something like that, and I'm getting, ooh, like I don't know. I'm liking it. And then going back to the first half of the episode, I really fucking liked it. I loved the Abiko and Goa scenes. Speaking of, ooh, I want them to get together so badly. I feel like those guys would be a power couple. You know what I mean? You have the writer and then the screenwriter to combine their work. Oh my god. And I really like it too. And I keep, something I keep praising. Obviously, I love the sort of behind the scenes nature of seeing people go up into this industry. But But they also do a fantastic job at showcasing positives and showcasing negatives. You know what I mean? You spend the first, you know what I mean, quarter of the season sort of really building up the conflict with Abiko and with Goa and their struggles as, you know what I mean, the person who wrote the original media, and as well as being the adapter and the problems with that, and the personal struggles and the personal, you know, self-conscious hatred or whatever, all those feelings. And their solution for them was to essentially just put all the hard work on other people. Like, not like knowingly, like they didn't go, oh, let's fucking, you know what I mean? But it's like hey, we solved our problems. We just made other people's lives a little harder in that process. And I feel like that is a perfect representation of what happens, not just in this business, but in all businesses. That's how, like, shit flows downstream. We have a problem up here, let's solve it and make it harder for people below to, you know what I mean? And I like that, not as in like I like seeing it happen, but I like it as like it's very realistic. It's a very realistic way of showcasing how work happens. It's not like, it's cringy or simple, but work is hard. There's not some sort of easy sunshines and rainbow solution to every single problem. Sometimes people are shafted. And in this industry, in this business specifically, where there's so many moving parts, that is a huge aspect of it. But again, I really like Tabiko and Goa's storylines these last couple episodes, and I don't think that they're going to be pushed completely to the background, but I think we've definitely seen the sort of most focus we're going to get on them. You know, they've obviously had a problem, they solved the problem for them. So I could see them sort of having a little less scenes, which I'll be a little sad about, but, you know, again, I'll repeat, I've said it for 4 episodes in a row now, I believe. I want more Ruby. Ruby has not been focused on as much as I would like. Again, this isn't a complaint. I'm not angry. I'm not sad. I'm not getting pissed off. I'm not losing patience. I just want to keep saying this because I really do enjoy Ruby as a character. And, you know, the show is so fast paced and it really like pushes a lot into, you know, there's not a lot of wasted time. I'm very happy with the content that they show in the 20 minutes. But a part of me almost wishes that the episodes were slightly longer so we could get a little bit more focus on everyone. Because Memcho has been given, I can't even remember a single fucking line of dialogue Memcho's had this season. Ruby has had like 3 scenes. Miyako, I mentioned this episode, Miyako had like 1 scene and I was like, oh, I haven't seen her for a fucking while. So, but again, here's the thing. And I say stuff like this a lot, and like I'll make a parallel to The Sopranos. The Sopranos is a very character-oriented show, and again, no spoilers. But each episode focuses on a new character, essentially. And a character will be focused on in episode 2 of a season, and won't be focused on until episode 9 of a season. You know what I mean? They'll only get 2 focused episodes in a season. A part of me will be like, oh, that really sucks. I really like that character, and I don't like the fact that they didn't get showcased as much this season. But at the same time, I can't really complain because the shit that they showed in between those 2 moments was genuinely incredible. I have the same exact feelings with this, in the sense of, yeah, the first 4 episodes of the season didn't showcase Ruby and Memcho and Miyako as much as I necessarily would have liked. But at the same time, as you've heard me say the last 4 episodes, this is my favorite treasure episodes in the show so far. I like last episode, episode 3 was my favorite episode of the show. Had my favorite moment, favorite scene, you know what I mean? So even though, even though Ruby hasn't been focused on as much as I would have liked, the scenes that they, and the characters, the scenes that they've replaced it with, the characters and the arcs that they've replaced it with, have been genuinely 10 out of 10 for me. So again, I don't have any problems. I want some Rube Dog, so to speak. But that was another phenomenal episode. I would assume the next step is we're gonna really, well, I'll get in a minute. We're really going to get to see some of the practice, some of the rehearsing, the emotions. We've already seen a little bit, but I would assume that that's going to sort of escalate the next 2 or 3 episodes, and then maybe around episode 7 or 8 we'll get into the actual production. The day of. And again, I'm getting a little scared that something bad is going to happen at this production. Like maybe something backstage. someone will get injured or hurt, or a stalker will show up or something like that. I feel like I'm getting a lot of negative vibes from the story aspect of Tokyo Blade that could sort of foreshadow stuff that happens in the real life story. But the final thing I do want to mention, and it's something that I've been very, very, very much looking forward to. Not necessarily in this regard, like I didn't predict this, but I really do much enjoy it. I love Akane sort of, deducing the mother aspect of Aqua and Ruby. I really like that because there's such a big mystery or hidden secrets from Aqua and Ruby, their mother and then their past lives, and information like that is some of the stuff that, like, every episode I want it to come out. I want it to come out. It's almost like watching like a superhero movie and seeing a Spider-Man have a secret identity. Like, as much as I like the identity being hidden, I'm also very much looking forward to the 3 or 4 scenes of the identity coming out. Like, and I have the same exact feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I can't wait to see people realize that I had children, which I would assume at some point in the show is probably going to leak. I am so, and the thing that I'm most excited for, and I've mentioned it many times, I cannot wait for them to talk about their past lives, specifically, Aqua and Ruby. I want them to know of each other. I want them to realize who each other are and how that impacts their relationship. Whether or not it gets romantic or not, I don't know, but I think that it would really deepen it, and I get goosebumps thinking about it. I think it's not saying this from a writing perspective, but I'm saying this as from the character's perspective. But it's almost like a tragedy. You know what I mean? These two sort of good, innocent people lose their lives, and their only connection was with each other. The age difference, and it's a weird thing, being in a hospital. But especially from Ruby's perspective, you know what I mean? Like dying, a slow, painful death, and never really getting to live her life. This guy who was helpful and who was nice and was kind was the only connection she ever had. And oddly enough, for Aqua, I feel like it's the same exact thing. I felt like he was a loner. He didn't really connect with anyone in his life. And this girl, you know what I mean, who sort of shared her passions and interests is the a person who, he connected with most. And I feel like them, dying, and then being obviously reincarnated together, and not having the ability or the opportunity to really talk about it with each other and live it with each other. It's I don't know, it's because of the dynamics and the complex, you know what I mean, like the iffiness around it and reincarnation and all that. I feel like it leads to it being one of the most complex relationships possible I've ever seen in fiction. You know what I mean? People, I don't want to re-go over and just explain what I said, but it's a very complex and weird dynamic they will have when that information gets out to each other. So I really want to see it play out. But I did really enjoy Akane sort of naturally deducing the first big secret of the show. And then obviously the secret that I didn't talk about is not only Ai's identity, connected to Aqua and Ruby, the reincarnation part, but also the fact that, of Aqua's true mission, of his true, reasonings for what he's doing. So now that I have another prediction, my final prediction, I'll leave off the discussion with this. Now that Akane has sort of deduced that and knows that, I could definitely see a world in which so she's peeled back layer 1, the next layer is that he wants revenge. For the murder, I would now make the prediction that Kana is going to be the person who is going to find out that information, so that each of his 2 love interests can have a sort of piece of information that the other doesn't know about, and they could sort of almost use it as like a piece of superiority against each other. Like, hey, you think you're close to him, well, I know his deepest, darkest secret, stuff like that. So I could definitely see a world in which that happens, and then obviously. I think that level 2 peel back could happen in a couple episodes, and I think, like I just said, the level 3 peel back would then be about the reincarnation part. So and then obviously Ruby would have to be the one to learn about that. So I could definitely see a world in which our big mysteries, our big sort of hidden plot devices are revealed by the end of the season. So the final thing I'll end it off with is I really want to compliment this show. It's a very fast-paced and efficient show, and it's not in like a rushed way. Like, for instance, and I don't want to shit on any show, One of my most anticipated shows to watch all time was Code Geass. And to be quite honest, I don't know if there's any Code Geass fans watching. Even though I really liked the show, there was a semblance of disappointment because the show was just so rushed. Like, it wasn't fast efficiently, it was rushed. And it sort of dampened my feelings about the show. It's a fine line between rushing and efficiency, and I think that this is firmly into the efficient side. No episode drags, no storyline drags. It's just a constant, steady stream of efficiency. So I do want to give the show props in that regard. But I've yapped for quite long enough. If you guys did like the video, leave a comment. I'd really appreciate it. I have got the full-length reactions up on Patreon. I'm multiple weeks ahead. You guys know in the comments it says the exact episode I'm on if you're interested. And most importantly, if you do enjoy the content that I make for the channel, I would really appreciate if you subscribed. It would really help me out. And I will see you guys in a couple days. Have a good one.